right, hello. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Everything you need to know about me is down below in the description box. All right. If you're new here, definitely make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you do not miss a thing. Definitely like this video, okay, to show love for my channel and my work. Then, when you're done with that, meet us over in VIP Patreon. Okay, that is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics everyone wants the tea on. You can also sign up for YouTube members, okay? Deep dive into my world prediction archives, okay? Because you see what's going on today. It's all there in members, and also true crime. Okay, true crime psychic readings are in members. So whatever your choice is, feel free to donate. All the information is below. That being said, let's get into our Wednesday wake up call. All right, here. Um, Anybody know why they spell Wednesday like that? Okay, it's been on my mind. I can't like. Why are they spelling why are they spelling Wednesday like that? Okay, like it looked crazy. Okay. So you might see something. I don't know. It may be one of those Mandela effect Wednesdays. Okay, you'd be like, oh, I know this is spelled that way, or you might have to look at something 2 and 3 times, or you may be like, I know how to spell that, or I know the meaning of that, or I know, it kind of sounds like a mindfuck Wednesday, possibly. Okay, you could be looking sideways at a couple of things. All right, give me an oracle for wake up call. Wednesday wake up call. Something could be backwards, okay? Here, and somebody might be trying to convince you that it was always that way. All right. I would also say if something is uncomfortable, immediately remove it or remove yourself. Okay, because I feel like for whatever reason, if this week or again on Wednesday, people are going to be trying to convince you, like, oh, it was always, or I always did that, or you never wanted that, and okay, don't doubt your intuition, okay, or what you know. I don't know why it's taking, again, why is it taking so long to get an oracle for Wednesday? All right, yeah, Southern drawl. Okay, so this could have to do with the South or the Southern regions of the United States, the world. Okay, I'm also hearing a draw, like a standoff. Okay, or meet me outside. Okay, meet me at sunrise. All right, so somebody might try to flex or stunt. Okay, a little bit. I also feel like there's going to be an annexation. Okay, it feels like that. Okay. Somebody's going to draw the line. Could be Mexico or something like that. All right. Something to do with a heavy accent. All right. Again, I do feel like somebody draws a line and they stand on it. Okay. Here. Something could get really extreme. All right. When it comes to like pride or land pride, or this is where I'm from, this is where we believe. We kind of want to separate from anybody that, okay, this is how we do things, this is how we've always done things. All right. If they feel like backed into a corner or forced, and feel like they're being forced into some idealisms, or maybe even again lines are drawn, okay, in the sand, if they feel like they're being forced into something that um they don't believe in. Somebody might get like real strict or real, well, okay, you said that, yeah, all right. Again, you may it's giving a little bit of fraud energy in the age of AI, okay, in the age, especially somebody sending you something over the internet, okay. I'm also hearing like dating sites or dating or whatever. Catfishing is at an all-time high. All right. I feel like when it comes to everything, for whatever reason, all right, Say you were giving intel about somebody, okay, whatever it is, all right? And this person said, yes, they're from XYZ, they have these credentials, they're from, they're 5 foot whatever, they love to eat tacos, you've gotten some information, okay? And you may have made a decision, or you have to make a decision, or you made a decision based off of information or something that was presented to you. Again, this could be dating or whatever. Okay, it feels like it feels like legal, or again, the United States, all right, filter, could be another filibuster coming, all right, but whatever, something was described to you, and then when you got it, it's like they threw a glaze over it, or it was presented to something else, or something was off, and you're like, okay, but you sold me X, Y, and Z based on these characteristics. And this is clearly changed, or you've clearly added some things. Again, you said that you had blue eyes. Your eyes are clearly brown. Okay. No, they were all red. My eyes were always brown. No, in your profile, you literally said your eyes were blue. And you said that your eyes were blue because, I was asking you who you got them from. And you said your great grandmother was from Russia. I'm sorry. Maybe you got me mixed up with somebody else from another profile. Again, there's heavy gaslighting energy, so be careful of that. But that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. So this could be anything, a proposal, it could be a date, it could be online. Again, it could be a law, it could be a bill, it could be anything. All right. But there's something about the South, or maybe you could be like, look, I'm from the South. I don't play all that. Okay. That's kind of also what I'm getting to. Just give it to me straight. All right. You ain't got to do all of that to get what you want. Somebody's going to get pissed off because it's like clearly you had an agenda and trying to get me to go for this thing. And then when I got it, when you sent it, when you showed up to my doorstep, when I got the package, when I got the letter, the email, whatever, this is not what you said, or this is not what I agreed to. And then it kind of becomes like this concept, like, you playing with me? Like, or do you think I'm stupid or something? Or do you think because I'm from the South, you think I'm stupid? Or it's kind of like that. Like, don't you think I'm because I'm from the country or something, that I'm stupid? I deal with people like you every fucking day, and then it becomes this thing of like, oh, who you playing with? Okay. Like, who do you think you're playing with? Right. And it's kind of like, I always liked you and respected you, but then you pull this, okay, here. And it's almost kind of the energy of like, don't meet your heroes or something like that. Okay. Yeah, shut up, you freaking come quiet. Like, somebody plays on your intelligence or somebody's intelligence. I also forgot to say, don't forget that these psychic um readings could pertain to you, could be international, national, global. However it resonates, you see some, hear some, say some, spill tea. Okay. Here, but somebody's intelligence is challenged, all right? Is like somebody uh pulls somebody cord, or tries to pull the wool over somebody's eyes, and then somebody's like, okay, well, how about, since you playing games, it's almost like you were being earnest with someone, and they took your kindness for weakness, or they took this person's kindness for weakness. And so it's like, okay, since you think I'm a dumbass, let me show you how dumb I really am. And then they get really, okay, things get really, really dicey very, very fast. Something spirals out of control. Always, because it's almost because someone tried to, it's like fake diamonds or something like that, fool's gold, or whatever. You wanted me to sign this, but then you put X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? I'm thinking I'm signing the final draft, but you amended the draft, and then you put my signature on, and I didn't, you know what I mean? And now when I call you on it, you're playing crazy. It's something like that. Yeah, on that Bill Nye, the experiment guy. Yeah, like somebody tried to run game, and I feel like they get caught. Okay. And the person that they run game on, they take offense because it's almost like, again, somebody felt like because of who they were, where they were from. Again, this could have to do, um, This could have to do with science. Okay, again, this could be saying something is one thing when it's clearly another. Telling you some bullshit and basically expecting you to just kind of roll with it because they think you're dumb. Okay, and then it becomes, go play with somebody else. Here, yeah, you call judgment on a situation. All right, somebody clearly played in your face or a bunch of people's faces because they thought that they were dumb, because they thought that, they would never figure it out. Even if they did figure out, this person was like, okay, what the fuck you gonna do? And it's just like, oh, you ain't the only one who can play. And then they pull receipts and they call their friends, and they've got some friends in high places. And I feel like because whoever this person or entity is, you wouldn't think that they know these people, but whoever these three people are with this three of pentacles, okay, their cumulative vote on something, get somebody put the fuck out or ran the fuck out or whatever this is. Could be a company, or again, it could be a company, could be a will, could be, anything with paperwork, anything, medical or whatever, you get a misdiagnosis and somebody doesn't want to take accountability. Maybe they gave you, they made a bad call, could have been because of your race or something like that, because you were poor, they didn't catch something, and, you went and got a second opinion. Then when you called them on it, they were like, oh, my bad, you didn't hear. Like somebody's playing games, they get called on it, judgment gets called, you got receipts. Okay, a few other people get called, and it's over for this person, basically. Okay, here. I feel like they knew their time was coming up, yeah, with this moon card, for all this to get exposed. But I feel like because of the level of which somebody thought it was a game or thought somebody was dumb or ignorant, I feel like this person's going to get ignorant on GP. Like, oh, that's what you thought. I'm gonna show you really how the South get down. I'm gonna show you thought I was dumb. I'm about to show you how ignorant I am right now, and you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. All right, that is your Wednesday wake up call. All right. Woo. Oh, Lord, hate to see it.